The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Hasbro, and Subaru Productions.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Toku Fantasy League.
Yay.
It's round 2 of Kamen Rider. We're not looking forward to this. So, for our ongoing episodes, we're adding a stipulant to each round.
Is that the word?
Stipulation.
That was close. It's still better than what was that one word I always...
Epitiment. As opposed to epitome, which is the actual word.
Hey, at least I know what a death certificate is.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway,
I only know birth certificates in this house.
Stipulations.
It's also better than breading.
Anyway.
So, with the last one, we had to do a one Showa Ranger, but this time...
No, we didn't. We didn't have a stipulation for the first one.
No, I'm talking the last time we...
For the Sentai.
The last episode we did.
Yeah.
We had to do one Showa Ranger. Listen to my words. This time, I pitched this, and they jumped on it. We have to pick one writer that we hate. One of our writers can be primary, secondary, tertiary, extra, but we have to hate them.
Originally, when he said that, I homophoned it. So I thought he said writer, like a new who sucks. So
Yeah. We have to pick one writer that we hate. But as always, we will begin this like we do every single one. Rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
Here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, Marcus is going first. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn it.
Yes!
Anyway, okay.
well, that breaks the pattern.
That was intense.
No, it doesn't. This is our first order. Just go.
No, because I only ended up going first in the Sentai episodes.
Go.
Anyway, for my first pick, I'm picking Mr. Tendo Soji.
Okay.
Kabuto.
No one's surprised by this.
For my writer.
No,
pick.
I thought you were going to pick him first last time.
Yes.
So.
I was expecting that or X-Aid. Was X-Aid your backup?
Yes, it was.
Well, we know who's picking round 3.
So other than your biasness towards Kabuto, what is your reason for...
I feel like he always has the leg up on pretty much anything.
Because he's a fucking Gary Steele.
But he was never the main character in the show. But I absolutely love his personality. So that's the reason why I really ended up picking Tendo. Usually when it ends up coming down to this, it's not just going to always end up being really power, or rather that's going to end up taking a secondary role for why I'm choosing a writer.
Okay.
Usually the personality of the character will end up speaking to me first. And I absolutely love Tendo's like over the top, I'm the best personality.
Okay. Jacob.
Well, I'm going to be going with one that I hate for this one.
Oh, he's getting rid of it quickly. This is a wizard.
Nope. It's Decade.
I almost was going to do Decade.
I really hate Decade.
I love Decade.
I hate him a lot.
I love him so much.
He is a complete bastard. Mm-hmm. The show he's in is terrible. His actor's fine, but I just really hate this character for so many reasons.
Mm-hmm. But he's powerful.
He has a nice, strong set of abilities, like the ability to turn into riders and turn riders into other things.
I am strictly picking you for your stats.
I am strictly picking him for his stats.
Okay.
Screw Decade.
So I didn't want to do a writer I hated for my main writer because in my hypothetical show, I don't want the main character to be an ass. So I'm going with Kamen Rider Drive. Drive. Mainly because he essentially comes with 2 characters because you get him and Mr. Belt. Mr. Belt's great.
Mm-hmm.
And I like him. I like Drive because of his set of morals. He'll always do the right thing. I love the cop aspect of a writer, which I always thought was cool. And he has a great set of abilities, kind of a jack of all trades. That he's got the speed like Kabuto, he's got the power, and the technic. His technic form is always hilarious. Like when he owned the ninjas, because someone had to.
Everybody does on a daily basis.
So I'm going with Drive.
Okay. Now then, for my second, right, you picked Drive. Sorry, I'm getting all this down now, so I don't have to ask.
So am I.
Oh no, I'm just typing it down while I'm doing it.
Okay.
For my secondary writer, I'm picking Ryunosuke. Oh wait, is that Ryu? Meteor.
Yeah, Ryunosuke, I believe.
I love his fighting style. And he's a little bit of an ass. He's not my least favorite character.
But he's like a fun level of an ass. I feel, though, I'm a little worried about how him and Kabuto would get along.
Really enough, I think they would get along fine. Kabuto doesn't really go out of his way to be at least not.
No, but he's more of a lone wolf kind of person.
Yeah, I feel like they'd be fine though, because Kabuto really doesn't do a lot of things to get on other people's nerves. He's just good at things.
Though I'm sure if he kept showing up in Meteor's life like Tendo Sochi does,
he has to like you first. That's the thing. He liked Kagami, and that's what he did to him.
So he became his doctor, then he became a chef, and then he became his everything.
So
yeah,
yeah, I think Meteor. I really like Meteor. He's a good character. He's a great fighter. Plus, anytime that he ends up fighting, especially out of suit, it's just great.
Jacob.
I wanted my secondary rider would be a character who would be strong enough to overshadow Decade. So I did. He is the secondary rider, but he is the protagonist of his own show, and that's Kamen Rider Knight. And I love this guy.
Nice.
Unlike Decade. He's a badass. He's a great fighter. Great suit. And I just love watching this character.
We just saw him again recently in the Zio Yuki spinoff. And we'll be seeing this actor again soon because he's either in the Girl Season 6 movie or the show as the villain.
Cool.
I'm at a conundrum. Because if I only have one writer in my extra tertiary that I hate. If I don't pick a writer that I hate now and Marcus steals it, I'm fucked.
It depends. Go ahead.
We've never established punishment for not meeting the requirement.
I don't think there is one.
But we never established if there were any consequences, what I'm saying.
No, I don't think so.
We do have the Birdie Bods.
Or you could just not pick it.
Well, I have a secondary that I hate. I've got a couple, actually. But I'd rather...
I feel like we would have ended up having the same choice, but I've already done my secondary right, so it doesn't matter.
But my worry is that if you pick...
He wants to meet the criteria of the one that he hates. That's what he's trying to figure
because
out.
you haven't picked your hated writer yet. And if you take mine, I'm out of writers. I'm out of hated writers.
Well, it's not going to punishment after. But more than likely, we're not going to have the same choice for this.
For the sake of content, I'll risk it.
Okay.
My secondary is going to be Kamen Rider Brave.
Okay.
He's smart.
Brave.
He's powerful. He's very much of an alpha, but Drive can be an alpha only when he needs to be and be a beta if the moment. So I feel like they will get along well. And not to mention, I think it'd be funny just to have... He could be like the medical examiner on the cases of murder. So I think having a doctor-cop combo would be interesting. So, Marcus.
For my hated one, this is a hard one. Because I wasn't sure, like you said, if I want to do this as my secondary or my tertiary, extra, whichever. So I went with this one solely because I really hate this character, but I don't mind his power set. Grease from Build. Fuck you.
Are you serious?
I knew he would do it. I
didn't know.
Oh boy.
You got some time. But I absolutely...
Yeah, I've got like 7 seconds.
That's true, but I'll do my explanation here. I absolutely hate his character. This character is awful. You don't go from a super serious, pretty damn strong character like he was at the beginning of Build to where he was at the end, where he just ended up becoming a joke until he got Grease Blizzard. And then he died immediately, so it was really no time to come back from that.
Wow.
However, I do like his power set. I like the way his suit looks, even with the giant pauldrons. That's a big thing of mine for something I really don't like on most Kamen Rider suits, really any suit in general. This goes especially for his ultimate form now. Those big giant shoulder pads that are awful. Pauldrons are...
I'm so tired of
I'm
pauldrons.
so tired of them.
So sick of them.
But I still like the way that his power set works. I like the fact that he's willing to go all the way to stop somebody, even die, which he did with Grease Blizzard. In the most... Even though I really hate his character, this is one of my favorite Henshin's and just like all of Kamen Rider. This is because of how complete and utterly badass it was. But yeah, I picked Grease. Sucks. Jacob.
Well, you had 3 riders.
Yes.
I want to say he's my first supporting character, even though he technically was a writer. But I want to use him more of in a supporting character role.
Well, I mean, if you don't have the third writer, it's going to go to Matt.
Okay.
Question.
Okay.
As opposed to having to now pick a completely different tertiary writer off on the fly, can I take back my secondary writer? Okay.
They're playing. I mean, you don't have to pick like a tertiary writer. They're playing an extra writer.
Yeah, I know, but
Scissors. He sucks. He died. That's his contribution.
Well, if we could loop back around to me, I think I will go ahead and use him as in a writer role.
Okay.
Oren Pierre Alfonso.
I mean, he is a writer.
I know. But I was thinking of using him more of in a supporting role context, but now that I think about it,
he's strictly a writer.
I think I'll go ahead and use him as a writer.
Which one is he?
Bravo.
Bravo!
Because goddamn, this guy's funny.
He's amazing.
He's so funny.
Yeah, he's really funny.
The idea of him interacting with both Decade and Night, I find to be extremely hilarious.
Yeah. I feel like he would just end up falling for Decade because he likes
He probably would. He would probably fall in love for both. He would.
I mean, hey, get your choices.
He probably would, but the idea of them being all serious and fighting a monster and then just him showing up
with the shimmy.
With his shimmy and with his puns and with so many other things. Probably with a plate of pastries to woo one of them.
I mean, hey.
Because he is a pastry chef.
Food, though.
Yeah. So, that's who I would choose.
Yeah. I love Bravo. And we're getting closer and closer. Oh my god, the next writer we're still doing is still Wizard.
There's no escape.
Okay, I think
It's going to happen at some point.
You could have picked Mage. They all suck.
They didn't suck in the movie, though. That's the problem.
It's not the same people in the movie.
But still Mage. Same suit, same power set.
So,
but for the
Same
sake of my storyline that I'm going for, I think I may have found one I might be able to spin, and I do fucking hate his guts.
Who's
I'm gonna go with Mitsuzane Kurishima.
Michi
from Kamen Rider Gaim, also known as Ryugen.
Dude was a douche.
Kid was a douche.
He was a brat.
He was a fucking brat. But I feel like with him as a I feel like the traitor aspect might go well with this cop thing that I'm going for. He can potentially either be betraying the villains as a criminal informant in this little world of mine, or the vice versa. He's like a young rookie who goes to the bad guy, gets in over his head. So I'm gonna go with Ryugen, and I fucking saved my ass.
You did.
I knew it was gonna happen! I knew he was gonna pick Grease! Because he fucking despises him just as much as I do.
I'm surprised they didn't pick somebody else.
I had other choices, but honestly, like he's the one
I was gonna say, you had a lot of other choices that I know you don't like.
He's the one who keeps popping into my head the most, so that's why I picked him.
I almost went with Necrom, but I don't know enough about him to hate him enough. He's blanded.
He gets a pretty good storyline, then it ends, so it sucks after that. God. Grease being here sort of just ruins my entire aesthetic, so I'm going to pretend that he doesn't exist here. For my supporting character...
do we do supporting characters and villains last?
Yeah.
Okay.
For my supporting character, I picked Owner.
Oh, from Deno.
I love Owner.
That proceeds to cross something out.
Nope, I was writing it down on our list.
Okay.
No, you would have heard...
The angry scratching.
Yeah.
But yeah, Owner is a great
You must still have been
character.
mad for the other thing because you looked a little pissed.
No, yeah, I'm still quite upset. Because I just love how I fucking called it.
Anyway.
And even you were like, I don't think we picked the same person. Dumbass.
Turns out he was lying.
I mean, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fucking dumb. I like Bill. Hate Grease, though.
Owner, though. He's a great character. I feel like Tendo and Meteor especially would really respect him.
Yeah. Meteor more so.
Yeah. I mean, Tendo isn't one... I mean, he'll reject authority, but when it ends up coming from a credible source, I feel like he'll end up respecting it more. That's something that Tendo sort of does throughout this entire show. He doesn't, straight up mouth off to people who don't deserve it in some cases. Like he did with Yaguruma and Kaguruma, the bees and the brothers from there on. But Owner himself He's just a great character. He's funny. He offers great words of wisdom when it's coming down to it. And he doesn't take your bullshit. He'll kick you off the train. So have fun with that. Although Tendo, to be fair, might be able to get back one.
Clock up. You're funny.
Of course you can.
All right. Jacob.
I am picking, once again, I wanted a place where our heroes could hang up their hats, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted somebody around the same age as most of them, maybe a little bit older. I am picking Kyojiro Brando from Kamen Rider Gaim, the guy who owns the parfait shop.
The guy who's been in every Kamen Rider series to some extent.
We've seen this actor quite a bit.
Yeah. You seem to pick supporting cast that come with venues.
I do.
I mean, I did that
It's
too
efficient.
with Omer.
I'm planning on doing it for next time, rest assured.
Fair enough.
But
We both did that this time.
But Brando is a guy who always has his ear to the ground and always seems to know what's going on outside of his little parfait shop. So I think he would be a great place to either get information, hang out, or just formulate a strategy.
And Decade already knows him.
True.
I love how when you said Brando, my immediate thought was Dio.
Dio.
So-
Dio Brando. Freaking JoJo.
Look, it appears.
Yeah, I know. I hate it.
I love it.
I mean, I like it, but
My first supporting character is somebody of age and wisdom, though he puts on a fun, more carefree facade, and that I know Drive would respect. I'm going with Jun Hanganji.
Ooh.
He's the chief from Drive.
Oh.
okay.
He was funny. He absolutely understood when lines needed to be crossed and rules potentially needed to be broken. And like I said, I'm going for a very, cop aspect, and you need a chief, but I don't want a hard-ass chief. I want a fun chief. So I'm going with him.
Okay. Well, I know who I'm picking. Oops. For my last supporting character.
Who is that?
Sumiko Ozawa from Agito. She was the one who created the G3 system.
Okay.
What was her last name?
Sumiko Ozawa.
Ozawa.
I feel like she is just a great foil to some of these characters. She's so uptight, but she really loves to invent and get things done.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the straight up asshole-ish Tendo would be amazing for her because she would get so frustrated dealing with him. But she would still end up inventing things to help them out. And I just love her character. She takes no shit. And I think that's the thing that they really sort of need for this particular cast.
I just realized I was being an idiot. I spent a good 5 minutes trying to remember the name of Kamen Rider Brave. And if I had looked a foot up on my notebook, I would have seen it from last time.
All right, well,
You're doing great.
I'm doing fucking fabulously.
you're trying.
Sumiko is great. I love her character.
I only had the one.
Oh, okay.
I do have another one. I knew she wouldn't be picked because the only other person who watched this show fucking hated it, so I know he's avoiding it like the plague. For every cop, they're gonna need somebody. They always need somebody who has not only ties into the underground, but maybe ties to the media. I'm going with Sawa Takigawa. You know exactly who that is.
Yep.
She's the reporter from Build,
The Betrayer.
the betrayer. But she was a double, triple, quadruple, quintuple agent.
She really was. She was spying on everybody. Asshole. I just didn't like the character.
But I feel like her skill set could be useful.
Yeah. Right, the villain. The Gorongi from Kuga.
Gorongi.
I just want that brutality in this show. I really do.
Or the ones from Akito. Or were they still the Gorongi?
No, that's I can't remember their name. Anyway,
Because I thought they were just as brutal.
they were. I mean, really, it can go either way. But the Gorongi were great. They're really doing this to figure out who's going to end up being the strongest, and then Zagaba Davis shows up and kills them. But I love the Gorongi as just straight up villains. They were evil, and I really like that one lady who kept talking to the cop throughout most of the show.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that they make really especially in the way that they just go about playing their game.
Mine also starts with G. It is the
Great
No, the Gorgum from Kamen Rider Black.
Oh! Honestly, I was thinking of the ones from Black RX, and I was like, I can't remember them because they suck so bad. So,
No, but in Black they were good. They are a terrorist organization bent on world domination, and they are a bunch of bastards.
they're the ones who it's a Gorgon plot. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm. And I want to see my 3 riders take these suckers down
Okay.
because they're bastards.
My villain group, I'm taking to stick with my aesthetic. I'm going with the Sonozaki family from Kamen Rider W.
Museum.
The museum.
Sweet.
Just to stick with the cops taking down a crime family aspect.
They were my secondary choice.
So I think that'd be really interesting to have Drive take them on with this group of people. Like, you could have Sawa being like pretending to be one of them, something like that. I think with this, minus Ryugen, because fuck you.
Our hated writers really throw off our aesthetics.
Well, no, my aesthetic would have worked with Grease because he would have been the comedy relief.
I mean,
That's not aesthetics.
But I mean, he would have worked because I don't have anybody who's really funny except for June.
Okay, but that's character dynamics, not aesthetics.
The aesthetics of the dynamics of characters. Anyway, but yeah. Other than that, I think I'm pretty happy with this show. I have this.
They only had one major
Fuck up.
loss, as opposed to the last Sentai one, where it seemed like every other one.
God, y'all fucking sucked.
I can't wait to do Power Rangers.
But at least I didn't have to
This,
rush
like-
to find a new choice before it was my turn.
This Toku Fantasy League for you is what Toku Trivia is for me.
Except I don't.
we haven't gotten to the point where you lose every time.
Exactly.
And then win once.
We're not getting to the point where I get punished for fucking up.
Yeah.
No, that's happened to me many times.
Let us know what your
No, we gotta do all of them. We'll start with you.
me. So I have Tendo Soji, Meteor, Grease.
Sorry, did you? The way you said that, it was like meaty or.
Yep. Meaty or vegan.
I'll take meaty, thanks.
Thanks. Sumiko Ozawa and Owner, and the Gorongi as my villains.
Did you just ignore Grease again? Or I didn't hear you say Grease.
I said Grease.
Okay.
I just said it under my
You
breath.
I thought it'd been funnier.
You whispered it. So for
You want to trade?
No, I'm good.
so for mine,
I'll
I've
give you
got
Ryugen. No.
Decade, Knight, Bravo, Kyojiro, Brando, and the Gorgo.
Because it's a plot.
I have
That was
Kamen Rider
my
Drive. I have Kamen Rider Brave. I have Kamen Rider Ryugen. I have Chief Jun Angaji. I can't talk.
AKA Kamen Rider June.
Kamen Rider Jun for the 5 seconds.
Before he broke his back.
And Sawa Takigawa versus Museum in the Sozaki family. Sonozaki. I can't speak anymore. I'm still on drugs.
Let us know what your list would be in the comments below, using the ones that we've already picked and the ones that we have picked from this
Also,
episode.
let us know if there's any stipulations you would like us to use in future episodes.
Yes. For
Yes.
example, the next time is the Power Rangers one. So,
Oh yay!
No Tommy. That's not a really big one, but
no, it's not.
it's the first one that came to my head.
God, I love the Power Rangers. Like, the Power Rangers Sentai ones are always better for me. Just
Because there's more.
Because there are more and the cast is just bigger. But yeah, don't forget to join us in all the things. And we will see you next time.
Bye, everybody.